One question that I get a lot from people who purchase brand new cameras is, what ISO do I need to set my camera to? And this is a great question because there are ISOs that are certainly better than other ISOs for your specific camera. If you want to know what the absolute cleanest and best looking ISO is for your camera, you need to look up what the native ISO is. The native ISO is going to be the most preferred and cleanest for your image. Now, this is different for every camera brand, and it's different for pretty much every camera within a camera brand. So if your native ISOs are the cleanest, then you should always set your camera to your native ISO, right? Well, if the scenario allows you to, then yeah, set it to your native ISO. But there will definitely be situations where that's just not an option. In those scenarios, I'm okay with going up a few notches above my native ISO in order to get the proper exposure for a shot. Now, there are, however, some times when you're in between your native ISOs that I would recommend jumping up to your next ISO and adjusting some of your other settings in order to get the clean clarity in your image. For example, if I step away from my lighting and I adjust my ISO up to my almost second native ISO of 12,800, this is currently at 10,000 ISO. Again, this is almost to my native ISO. Technically, it looks exposed pretty well, but you will notice in these darker elements that it is quite a bit noisy. So even though I'm exposed properly, I would suggest going up just one more ISO where things will clean up quite a bit. So in your situation, maybe you need to go up to that second native ISO, make things a bit brighter, and then compensate with your aperture or with your shutter speed, or maybe you're using an ND filter in order to reach that second native ISO while maintaining your exposure. Hopefully this helps out. If you have more questions about native ISO, leave it in the comments down below.